Hello. Um, I'm rather entertained I'm entertained and exhausted. My ghost was incredibly active again last night, I think. Or maybe I was just very stressed. Bang on the dot of 2:30, I woke up and remained anxious until 3:30. I don't think anything actually happened. The room seemed colder, and I had to get up and go downstairs. Um, but no, have I experienced anything like this before? Well, I did tell you the other day about the ghosts in my house when I was a child. What I didn't tell you was an extraordinary time when I was in Oxford, and I moved into a place called the Old Palace, and it was very old. It was a Tudor building, which had been owned by the old bishops of Oxford, and I had a particularly old room. And I'd not been in there very long when I found that at 1 o'clock in the morning, the doorknob of my door started to turn, and this happened every single night at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I told a friend because I was quite worried about this. I told a friend, and we decided to sit in my room in vigil, waiting for this. And we got to 1 o'clock and nothing happened. We were looking at our watches very carefully. And then 5 minutes later, once we had both relaxed and we were making a cup of tea, and my friend was giggling over my stupidity and gullibility and so on, the great bell of Christchurch started ringing the chimes for 1 o'clock because, oddly, Christchurch, the college directly opposite the old palace, is 5 minutes behind Greenwich Mean Time. Christchurch time is 5 minutes slow. It used to be said Oxford time is 5 minutes slow, but I think it's just the college. And it rang, and the doorknob turned, and my friend went a strange shade of white. And shortly after that, I moved rooms. I don't think spirits can hurt one, and I'm not really convinced that ghosts as such exist, but I am fairly sensitive to history, and I think people who've had a big impact on the history of a building, on the history of individuals, larger than life figures, have a way of remaining in our consciousness or remaining in the fabric of our world. And I think we sense their continued presence. And that can sometimes be unnerving. But I must say, I do wish my ghost here was a little less punctilious. Because I'm getting quite tired of waking up. I treasure my weekends away back at home, because at least I get a decent night's sleep. And now I'm sort of nursing. I'm nursing a little illness, and I was looking forward to a serious night's sleep, which I haven't got, and I've woken up with a sort of rather croaky voice. But the sort of Joan Greenwood approach to vocal delivery. In Joan Greenwood, it was sexy. In me, I think it just looks ill. But there we are. We will try and soldier on, and blame the ghost. Blame the ghost.